Hey guys, Colin here from CH Gadgets. So, did you like that, what you just saw? That was video shot with the Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G. And speaking of which, I'm going to be spending the day with this thing. And just to get you up to speed, this is currently the latest and the greatest that Samsung has to offer. And in this video, I'm going to be testing the cameras and the performance, and just to see what it's like to live with this thing in general. And the specs on this thing, Mati. On the back, you're looking at a 108 megapixel camera, but when you want to capture those special moments with great detail, you also get a 10 megapixel 10x optical zoom telephoto periscope zoom camera. And this is for when you want to see something from really far while standing where you're at. There's an additional 10 megapixel 3x optical zoom telephoto camera, and that's when you want to get special shots. And especially, I'm liking the 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, and this is when you really want to get everyone in the shot. And I'm really excited for this one because our playground for the day is right here in Kingston, Jamaica, which is where I'm from originally, just in case you're subscribed to this channel and you didn't know that already. And I also want to send a huge shout out to Samsung Latin America and Samsung Caribbean for making this video possible. Yo, big up on yourself. Now, one of the reasons why I'm doing this video is because the Galaxy S21 series is currently available for purchase right here in Jamaica. And if you're going to pick up one of these things for yourself, I guess you want to know what this thing can really do. And while we're here in the cities, we might as well take in the scenes, find some interesting places to visit, and then we want to take some photos and videos with the cameras on this thing. So, right now, right here in Kingston, especially right now, I'm starting this video here in New Kingston. We're gonna take a tour of the city. We're gonna try to find some cool places, and I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna show you behind me right now, so you can see. There you go, and you already know what's up. So we're gonna test out the cameras. We're gonna do a lot of stuff. Let's go. All right, so we're here in Halfway Tree, and we're at the Tropical Plaza, and we got the S21 Ultra. The time now is 11:29. We're at 79%. I took it off at about 7 o'clock this morning. So basically, if you look over there, that's the Samsung store, the Samsung Experience store right here in Jamaica. What we're gonna do is, I'm gonna try to see if I can take some shots with the telephoto cameras on this, and see if I can get some really good shots all the way over there. I want to see if I can see inside of the store. Let's try that out. So right off the bat, I have to say, I really like this design. And if you're familiar with any of the other smartphones that I check out on this channel, then you already know that I'm a big advocate of that matte and satin textured finish. And that's just because it's so soft and smooth and hardly collect any fingerprint. And Samsung definitely nailed it on this one, because the Ultra has this sleek industrial look that is pretending to be understated, but it's actually a bold, elaborate statement that expresses a story of sophistication and elegance. And if that was the end goal of this design, then I'm definitely lit this one for 6. So it feels really solid and premium in the hands with a good weight distribution. And even though it's such a large phone, it still feels ergonomic and well balanced. And I think I had to mention that because did you see that gigantic camera island on the back and how it just wraps itself around and blends into the metal frame? Yo, thing big. Yeah, so right about now it's about 1:23, and if we do a battery check, right now it's at 63%. Probably can see that. And we're using Digicel right now, which is one of the local networks here in Jamaica. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to see if I can do a speed test real quick. All right, so speed test. Let's see how LTE works out on a 5G phone. We're definitely not getting 5G in Jamaica, but we're definitely getting some LTE speeds. And that's what we're getting in Jamaica. Digicel, what's up with that, man? All right, so basically it's saying I got 42 down and I got 6.8 up for Digicel. I don't know. This is a 5G phone. I think we're supposed to be on LTE, but this is what Digicel is giving us in this current location in Kingston. Yeah, so that's what's up. Okay, so when it comes to smartphone display, it doesn't get any better than this. Samsung has consistently delivered some of the most impressive displays that you could feast your eyes on. And this one is no different. This is a massive 6.8-inch high-resolution HDR10 Plus dynamic AMOLED 2X display that has a pixel density of 515 and a refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. But this is active variable refresh, which is great for power efficiency. And the entire thing, both the back and the front, is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, which means you shouldn't be worrying about any scratches or dings anytime soon. So what does all of those code names and numbers mean? Well, let me break it down for you super simple. It means that this is going to be the sharpest, richest, most vibrant, also one of the smoothest display that you would ever look at photos and videos on. Oh yeah, by the way, last time I checked, this is currently the best-in-class display on a smartphone. Another thing, the display on this is about 2 to 3 times brighter than every single smartphone I have right now. And how do I know this? Well, I laid them all out side by side and I maxed out the brightness in the settings, and this one outshined them all. And that is because the S21 Ultra has 1500 nits of brightness. This means that you could be right here in the Caribbean island, even though it's kind of overcast right now, but the sun can be at its peak brightness and you can still be outside and you can view your display and read your emails just like you do when you're inside. All right, so it's kind of overcast right now and I want to really go and try to see if I can catch some interesting shots with the cameras on this thing before the rain comes down. I'm hoping it doesn't, but let's go. Alright, so you know Samsung launches a flagship smartphone, they have to put their flagship chipset inside. And this one is being powered by the Exynos 2100, which is a whole lot of power to handle anything that you will throw at it, especially if you're a gamer like me or you're a multitasker. The one that I have here has 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, and there's almost nothing you can throw at it that would allow it to lag or stutter. And in the grand scheme of things, that's a whole lot more than you would find in a lot of laptops. I'm just saying. Now, the S21 series have one of the most impressive camera systems on the market, and the Ultra is standing at the apex with the best of them. The main 108 megapixel camera has a really fast f1.8 lens at a 24mm equivalent, and it uses phase detection autofocus and laser assist autofocus, as well as optical image stabilization to make sure that your subject is in focus and you always get the best shot. Photos from the camera come out looking sharp, crisp, detailed, vibrant, with a lot of contrast and just popping off your smartphone display, filled with life and just ready for social media. The low light photos also look really impressive, but I especially like the portrait mode because it have your subject looking sharp and in focus, and the background looking smooth and creamy, just like the pros do with those large DSLR cameras. Oh yeah, did I mention that this thing has two separate telephoto cameras? The 70mm is when you want to get up close and do some really interesting shots. But the 240mm periscope zoom camera is when you really want to zoom in all the way up to 100 times. And this can be used for some really cool and interesting shots. And you don't even have to move from where you're standing. Now, the 12mm camera on this smartphone has a 13mm equivalent focal length with dual pixel phase detection autofocus. And this means that you can take some really big group photo shots of you and your crew at those grand celebrations, and everyone will be in focus and you get some really nice clean shots, especially when you have good lighting. Oh yeah, the ultra camera on this thing can also double as a super macro camera. And this can be really useful if you want to take some really cool shots, or if you want to get up close and personal with those pesky little fine prints. And I'm gonna slide in a little example here so you can see what that is like. But all you have to do is just pull your phone up close to your subject and it automatically switches over to focus and answer mode, and boom, there you got it. You got your own macro camera, just like those pros do. The camera app on this smartphone is packed to the gills with a lot of cool features to shoot photos and videos. You can shoot videos in HD, in full HD, 4K, 30 and 60, all the way up to 8K with HDR10 Plus and stereo recording. There's a whole lot to cover with the smartphone when it comes to the camera, and this video would just be too long if I try to get everything in one video. So what I'm gonna do, I'm definitely gonna do a follow-up video with this one, covering everything about the camera that I can. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But for right now, I'm just gonna go off and see what I can find to shoot. Let's go. Alright, so just in case you're watching this video and it's not already abundantly clear, this is an amazing smartphone. And you would definitely be the envy of all your friends if you get the Ultra or any of the other smartphones in the S21 series. And this would probably be an overkill for a lot of people, but if you're like me and you want the ultimate Android smartphone, then this is definitely the way to go. You probably already know that no smartphone is perfect, and this one is no different. I do have a few gripes that I have to let you know, just in case they're also a part of your concerns. And the number one thing is, you don't get any charging adapter in the box. So you definitely have to pick one of them up if you want to charge your phone with fast charging. Number two, there's no SD card. And I understand why, but if you one of those persons that like to load your movies in your car so you can watch movies offline, then you definitely can't do that. So you have to get the appropriate storage when you're buying. And number three, and the worst one for me, is there's no headphone jack. And it's a sad day for me with no info jack. But to be completely honest, none of those that I just mentioned are deal breakers for me. And it's still an amazing phone. And the truth is, after you start using the phone, you're probably gonna forget about all of those things that you didn't get. So, if you're actually considering an upgrade or you're on the market for a brand new smartphone, then you should probably consider getting yourself one of the S21 series. I think Samsung Caribbean currently has a launch promotion going on, or if you purchase any one of the smartphones in the S21 series, then you can score yourself a free pair of Galaxy Buds Pro or Galaxy Buds Live to go with your brand new shiny smartphone. So if you stuck around to the end of this video, then I'm really indebted to you, and I want you to do me a huge favor and click the like button. It's a little hand that looks like this. It really helps out the channel, it really helps me to grow, and I really appreciate you. Also, if you like these style of videos and you want to see me do some more, also hit the like button and drop a comment down in the comment section and let me know I should do some more of this. And if you have any questions, you can also leave those down in the comment section. We're out here, we're going to do some more. I'm probably going to leave you with some more photos and videos from the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, because this is the video that you're seeing right now, and if you like the video that you're seeing, then this is the video that you'll get when you get yours. It's your boy. I'll see you when I see you. I'll be out. Peace.